This is the Greenworks 60V 42-inch cordless electric crossover zero-turn riding mower. And honestly, I've been waiting to talk about this one because it's been the star of my lawn care routine lately. When I first saw the crossovers in person, it instantly stood out. A bold, angular black and green machine with a sturdy-looking frame and those big 20-inch turf tires in the back. It's not as huge as some commercial zero-turn mowers, but it gives off the same tough, ready-for-action vibe. What really surprised me, though, was just how much legroom there is without any bulky gas engine up front. That makes climbing on and off so much easier, especially after you've been mowing for a while. Let me share a bit about my background before I get into the quick review. I've got a yard that's just under an acre, so I need something with real muscle, but I don't want to mess around with gas, oil, or constant tune-ups. I used to run a simple push mower, then switched to a regular riding mower, but honestly, the fumes and all the constant maintenance took the fun out of it. I decided to try out the crossovers after reading plenty of enthusiastic comments online and, if I'm being totally honest, just feeling sick of starting every season with an oil change. Let's talk about key features and what you actually get. The Greenworks crossovers is powered by a set of 4 big 8.0 Ah lithium-ion batteries. And you also get 2 dual-port turbochargers in the box. That means you can keep 2 batteries in the mower and 2 on the charger. So while you're mowing, the backup batteries are juicing up. From my experience, it cuts about an acre to an acre and a half on a single set, depending on your grass and how fast you're going. And that's honestly a relief if you've got a yard my size or even a bit bigger. If you've ever gotten halfway through mowing, only to run out of power or gas, you know how frustrating that can be. One thing I absolutely love is how quiet this machine is. I know some people think it's not a big deal, but for me, being able to mow early in the morning or after dinner without waking up the whole block is a game changer. The only thing you really hear is the whoosh from the blades spinning, not the roar of a gas engine. My dog doesn't freak out, and the neighbors barely notice. So how does it actually cut? That's the thing that surprised me. The twin 21-inch blades spin at 3,000 RPM, which gives you a cut that's smooth and clean, even if the grass is a little thick or damp. Sometimes I get behind on mowing and end up with some pretty gnarly patches in the backyard, but this mower just goes right through it, and the 42-inch deck covers a lot of ground fast. With a top mowing speed of 8 miles per hour, this thing is honestly quicker than I expected for something electric. It's also got 12 different cutting height positions, so whether you want a golf course look or just want to knock down the jungle, you can set it exactly how you like. A few people have asked me about the controls, because switching from a regular riding mower or a push mower can be intimidating. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous. The Greenworks crossovers uses lap bars. Think of them like 2 handles on either side instead of a steering wheel. Push both bars forward and you go straight. Pull them back to stop or go in reverse, and push just one forward to turn on a dime. After about 5 minutes of practice, it became second nature. The quick startup is also a huge plus. A simple spring-loaded key and you're up and running. No pulling ropes or any of that nonsense. Another thing I noticed right away is the LCD display. It sits right in the center and shows your battery percentage, blade RPM, and any fault codes. For someone like me who likes to know what's going on with their equipment, this is a plus. I can quickly glance down and see how much battery I have left, or if there's something I need to check before it turns into a real problem. Let's talk battery charging. I know with electric tools, most people's main worry is runtime and charge time. The good news is, even if you totally run out of power, the turbochargers get the batteries from empty to full in about 40 to 90 minutes. I usually swap the spent batteries for the charged ones right after I finish a mow, and by the time I've had a break or taken care of a few things around the house, they're ready to go again. No hunting for gas cans. No oil spots on the garage floor. The built-in cargo bin on the back also surprised me. I use it to move fertilizer, bags of mulch, or whatever I need. It's rated for up to 200 pounds, which is more than enough for yard work. There's a hitch attachment too, which adds to its utility if you need to tow a small cart or spreader. As for maintenance, this mower is a breeze compared to anything gas-powered. No belts, no spark plugs, no oil. I just rinse down the deck after each use using the hose port and make sure the battery trays are clean. The batteries themselves don't need a lot of babying. Every couple months, I top off the charge, especially if I'm storing them for winter, and they're good to go. Now, nothing's perfect. There are some things I wish were a little different. You do have to physically remove the batteries and take them to the chargers, which isn't the toughest thing in the world but can feel a bit annoying if you're in a rush. And if you've got a really hilly lot, you might notice the traction drops off a bit at steep angles. Though on my mostly flat lawn, it hasn't been a problem. Also, if you're on the tall side like me, the steering bars are just a little close, so sometimes you have to step around them getting on and off. A small note, the 3 dual-port chargers do take up a little bit of space on your workbench. And if you want the fastest charging possible, you need 2 20-amp circuits. If you're tight on workshop space, that's something to keep in mind. Durability-wise, the mower feels solid. The stamped steel deck is tough, and in every mow so far, I've never felt like the machine couldn't handle what I threw at it, whether that's thick grass or a few hidden sticks. For anyone new to electric zero-turn mowers, a zero-turn just means you can literally spin in place, so it's awesome for sharp corners, trees, and weird-shaped beds. I used to dread trying to trim around the bushes or fence lines, but now I just zip right up, flip the bars, and mow in reverse or spin back around. No wasted time repositioning. In my opinion, the Greenworks CrossoverZ delivers the performance of a good 24 horsepower gas mower without the trouble of maintenance, noise, or fumes. It's perfect for anyone who wants a clean, reliable cut, plus the convenience of push-button start and quiet operation. I'd recommend this for yards up to 2 acres, especially if you want something that just works every time and doesn't give you a headache. From my experience, after a full mowing season, it's held up great. The batteries are still performing like new. I love that I don't have to winterize anything besides just keeping the batteries topped up, and the whole mowing process is faster, less stressful, and honestly, more enjoyable. In conclusion, if you're tired of gas, want something quieter, or just want to enjoy mowing your yard again, the Greenworks 60V crossover zero-turn mower is worth a look. It nails the basics, feels high quality, and makes lawn care a lot less of a chore. If you've got any questions about how it handles, battery life, or what it's like to switch from gas to electric, drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more honest reviews and tips. Thank you for watching.